allow people to hide behind political colorization to harm this nation, to backstab this nation. Various avenues are there to allow people to mine responsibly, legally, and sustainably. Let's take advantage of government policies. Let's take advantage of the structures put in place. But say, put all of us in danger because of your parochial. That will not happen. If that means, say, let's begin to have a paradigm shift. It doesn't matter which party is in power. Now, no crofobia, yes, yeah. What you say, Abrabomuno, Babia Unia Druya or Shiasen, who drew one way. Minister is ever ready. Abai is ever ready. Say, whoever want to do legal, responsible, and sustainable mining, no. But to do illegal, irresponsible, reckless mining, putting all of us in danger, they watch it. Sebi. And yeah, Grode Kutumam here to Sebi. So now kind of create them for and said them for grow. And no dear, everyone should bear with us. Friend, now no dear see you come say, Ubia Sorafa at the national security. Echo be quiet and carry any Kotutu Forest Commission office. Why? Then the regional security coordinator no war region he doesn't know them from Adam.
And no na me pesimete. Say a day.
And me, I've thrown the challenge. I've thrown the challenge to DCOP Abdurazak, National Security Coordinator. Say, hairs must roll.
Of course.
People must answer questions today.
Because we are ready.
And that's the end of the story. We must use people as scapegoats. Now then I'm watching in 6 months. Look at the positive impact President Mohammed's administration is having on the people of Ghana. No. Orama Kofi Boazo so we so. Yeah, John Dramani Mama so we so. When we get full details of the issue, we might be able to talk about it.
Okay.
But I'm just making commentary as far as Yakubu account is of concern. I would do account and the videos we've seen. So also a community mining now. What concern Chinese in the community mining? You could see Chinese people being handcuffed and people got who share with me say almost block police one person the China for the court.
Say was say China foreign the bones who boy the man want is
how? Okay,
so you're proceeding to most story about Kwame the buy says some licenses. I think one more risky in revocation of to make time at the moment. But so far, story I found a draw. Now about say then ministry in person take a decision.
But me that's be early part of this year. Minister Baya no who say during the transition period ya to abana we no Nana Akufo-Addo edin 20 people din no as many as 55 licenses was given to people and yet late license authorization no kind hardware name processes now was say go through and until then who be here say minister Gina ne to me so na or the extra licenses in the money now. So all those 55 lines were revoked. Now we in a minister said, but here we see will be a watch na ijawo. And the way it's possible say yet now no the na air cloud irregularities. Until let's go back in time. Na yenye review of existing licenses. Ni say ni na famra kwanso na famra kwanso. The committee started from 2019. From 2019 to 2025, now total licenses Ghana government has issued small scale licenses were 1,278. And nona committee they say 907. Watch it, 907 were clouded with various irregularities. Now when you say Ghana Hamrano, small scale mining companies and our small scale licenses are not supposed to be given to foreigners. locals.
Okay.
It's one way or the other. These 907 are Ghanaian-owned businesses. Minister said, "We President Mahama Niswadi Hunu in terms of job creation, in terms of business creation near there. Pre no ho SB two sankro for so yeah, more 2 weeks ultimatum. It ends on the 4th of August. Menu can say all these 907 mining companies, the ministry through its committee has written to them stating the irregularities identified.
Okay.
Say 2 weeks so now we need contrary evidence biya dance fufuru biya because committee they say we nipa na kweye adwuma. Yes, same from so bata nipa ho. Biya na committee kura na making mistake be. But after the 2 weeks, we are not able to provide any strong and concrete evidence biya no, then we will have all these 907 licenses revoked. Re-advertise them for Ghana for or more pepano or more to me apply for it. Because a hard when say Obekomun system no as part of your investigation. Now will be applied say or per se or mining. Ewo takwa mpotemo krubi for man takwa manso. I'm told it's a small community. Now Inspectorate of Mines are making commentary say because of the number of settlements and settlers around that area, that area cannot be given to a small scale miner. A large scale mining company in Kradia, then we can talk about resettlement, where you move all the people to a different location and have your activity done. But small scale, would you be affecting livelihood? So in our language, we call some of these lands unavailable areas. One way or the other, someone has a license or yejuma. As to how he got that license, a mrene krabia and a mechre. Enti 907 we no e dey nsem kwaku from pon e dey nsem pa because ebi nso obi na akoye aiding and abetting obi na ji adamudi o minerals commission e na watoto o mine mra ase e na waye kululu ama obi a the onus lies on sani pakro no ye ji license no
but Sankrofoni be a criteria say
that's right.
Okay.
And in terms of mineral governance, transparency and accountability is the bedrock. And you where the criteria monitor say or no sustainable or not sustainably, or no in an environmentally friendly or not. And see, by 4th of August, you be hunu baby a susan at the body hunu bedding. Ebe kwakuja say minerals commission so na amanfo bi ti ho na omo de omo mpo oman yi enti omo so nipa sene mo ya nyamra sama but hairs will not just roll. People will be used as scapegoat. You don't imagine mrananim amrananu omadi my dear through some of these aiding and abetting bi ya we free o man ho no yetimi age e de ama o man no nkomoi danka me feel say Ghana fo afie mu nkomo ade chi ade san bi aban update ni che Ghana fo bi e yaduru until enra owura Joseph report kodua de na no kotun mu bie na sebe yesi aboa bia di abe nanso opro enye tan wo pro say kwan your first would na abe no na enye kwan ya Joseph report kodua kasa nora no wankasa yie na mamefo afi di cases on kan Joseph report kodua eni ne MPP say wonu nim ho a enka wonu ho won sre say ne MPP had the gut, the temerity, the infantry to organize press conference. Say Galamsey has worsened under the regime of Owura Dondo Mama. But the data doesn't support so. The entire makers are watching. Number one, in just 6 months ago, Jimra Forest, Jimra Extension, Afao Hills, Subri, Nimbri Forest, Offin Shelter Bed, Asinayo, Denzri, and other forest reserves were under siege.
9 of them
in the hands of armed illegal galamseyers. Forestry Commission staff cannot even make entry to do their routine activity. But out of hard work, out of dedication, love for country, and true governance, and then all this 9 forests has been repossessed. How do you tell me Galamsey has worsened today? But in terms of enforcement, in 3 years, 2022, 2023, 2024, total arrest out of enforcement Akufo-Addo abantim here was 834. 834. They were able to process just 31 people before court, representing 4% of prosecution. In less than 6 months, but you've made 1,345 arrests. Grofo when you now facing various stages of prosecution. But can you tell me, say Galamsey has worsened today? But under Akufo-Addo, yes, easy excavator, Niema Mienu ne wom. Ida say a baby biama party for party, yes, can you remember the video?
Yeah.
And now say, one Kenoforiata no was central region security coordinator, you remember? Onu na lead ya do excavator no according 50,000. Ni afa kwa bi so ni asan the excavator amount. That was what was happening. Today under Owura Mahama and at the ministry led by Owura Kofi-Boah. Yes, easy excavator, it is used as exhibit in law courts. Nipa no yakote no kwa bretum no se kwa yesu no illegal mining. Wadanse no say excavator no didi no dwuma nie, chamber no didi no dwuma nie, we no didi no dwuma die. Those are the exhibits. Court wadi asem no awie no, then we legitimately confiscate to the state. But I'm happy to report to you, I say, forest reserves alone, in the forest reserves, out of the 177 excavators season, so far, court were di emu 54 asemo wia, omo di for court were confiscated the excavators to the state.
Court di mu ahe
54, and the abu asem no, those were people that ya druwa no the mirika ko.
Mo fa me bag na mre me. Sabiga, bring me my yellow book.
But what I say? They say, oh, but no, Johnny Court to Abu said those excavators no. Bonina koye ye.
Because over 800 cases are. I told you even 4 years under Akufo-Addo.
Yes.
Emu say 34, say 30.
31.
Say 31.
And why you preparing them for court?
And you are telling me, say, Momo ba ye.
Me ba ye.
Emu 31 out of 845.
Yes.
A year a cases are.
That's right.
A bar by your chairman.
That's right.
Emu 31 per.
Yes.
And a facing prosecution.
That's right. Representing 4%.
4%.
Many who can say, Obi actually in Galamsey operation Biano is facing prosecution. But me see, you did 54 the area, and you confiscated 54 excavators. In the coming days, all we need to do is, based on president directive, maybe I'm a say, excavator with the Monfama Ministry of Local Government, one fanko can drape machine home. The Minister of Lands Beba, near your official presentation, I was say be the Amunyi number try to Ghana for. But in the last 6 months, what is NDC national officer be Galamsey Amia question excavator da? Those were the cries of Kejamfu and Co.
Yes.
How they succeeded. Brem River near the Eastern region or see no nominee idea, almost say, and Sassene quite brutal or honor. And how is your friends who are just from Ponkodia? Eka say, Galamsey has worsened. But it's 6 months ago. Now, want to me hiding behind a quantum mining license. Any Galamsey for said the Nimble Forest was some boy. 6 months ago. With impunity. Okay, 2022. Letter Abuja Padebaye. Say, Chama won't to mean a quantum mining has made illegal entry to the town on Nimble Forest. Adechena Akufo-Addo Aje Mike. Want to me is doing legitimate mining. I say me and in a home. Your minister, you say you're the straw one near the jaw. The minister who is the field person, who would have to go and get data and come and brief you as a president, or no tell what is on the ground. What the officer? Most of the cases, cry no other. Who moment I'll be making justification and defense. Watch it, new king, new law. Akufo-Addo na clearing agent. Mahama is not a clearing agent. Today we've stopped Untumi and we are stopping the bleeding. How can Justice Fipo admire what me stopping a Galamsey campaign like Untumi from continuing the havoc and bleeding? No, how can you say this a pencil and a Galamsey at 30? You cannot say that. You cannot say that. That doesn't support that. What it dear media make a question in answer. Because then I know mobile we are not spending.
Yeah.
economy nkomo so we are not spending na dollar ye we are not spending na cedi anya hoade we are not spending na inflation yes adam kan minister ba parliament we ka say mo ada panti euro bond $700 million ko the debt exchange program domestic debt exchange program nko 10 billion Ghana cedi ko this assembly 2.9 billion ko health road fund 9.1 billion mo cheche mo afu adene de ne ho de apaska omu ka chere say economy ni nye yi a Ghana ni no auto petrol 1 gallon 80 cedi and auto 60 cedi we no believe them. Okay, say the lorry fare boy the Ghana ni no otua lorry fare at a certain percent at a certain price and they are so by 15% no we no believe them. So omu ka say ne umai di ni pakwa timi fro la boate fi say we ni fi ye what is our man bia buy and she pa ama nipa ho to no to the extent say alu pray take it kura alu pray lorry fare kura ya teso what be that ene microphobia me pese mabo obi adi in the form of advertisement but omo anu omo ji 13 million now for alu pray koku masin do omo ji 8.3 but what has here move 5 kg no a near ton 100 and something Ghana cedis say because say what on saying less than 70 Ghana cedis eti ya ni edi ayi ankesam ni to jimi ni ade ye di anamafo de ebi but what I say just to learn
okay
they know when they talk about the day-to-day issues that the Ghanaian people feel knowing where they are coming from no baby o mabedru no Ghana for njindi but how many Ghanaians have the opportunity to go to the forest reserves? How many Ghanaians have the opportunity to go into our water bodies? It's young kind of water without any data. But I'm happy. Saying the media for you are taking keen interest in the things that we are doing at the ministry. Just few days ago, my sister station TV3, a documentary on River Ankobra. We see the presence of blue water gas aman ne Ankobra no na ye pika sesremu kokono and na Ankobra no need. What it? Say when you be amawasia in try home bono chrono.
All right.
This is not an avenue for the MPP to make cheap political capital. If you cannot join the battle, do not distract the fighters. Woman if ye omu obi bi ya mamu na ntwe sire omu antima bon kwampia. Enye nne na mu bedwa ya sum se ya mamu apatre mi ensa na mwetim de bibi. Hwi ni kutire yam tuntum ni hire. Munya ma Ghana fo mfa chita panta owura ma amachi. Achita panta owura ma kufibu achi. Achita panta ya ban achi. Na niema pan hye pa edi gwa kwam no. And it will interest you to know what simultaneously every sector is working. Every sector. Say the AEC say galamse nsuo ni kwabrate we fa ntoma pafra no. Wo be kwa Greek no wura. Your friend say Eriko Poku ne mrantie hwe the Feed Ghana project and then a farmer service center Oro Mama was start 11 and then say be ya nuane be firi nkurase ba hwe say the finance minister this ike kwa share road construction mu and then Obampani Mama say all machinery for agricultural purposes yen import duty ni ade yen den uko health owura kando ne mrantie ekoso uko ministry of finance dollar ni ade ekoso uko ministry of foreign affairs kwa de bobo enye nda ni enim say through positive diplomacy through positive international relations deal ni ade enti kurobi kura timi so aresa fertilizer becheye and the Morocco nko am 40,000 bags of fertilizer ani empe we yapedi ye peka ya motom tuom nka o ma no mpaado no ura mama onye na adwuma no man won fa no ntama pamfra
okay
watching the voice of me of abi o woke yenye ne sa no man ye yi
all right yanko yanim update